Deplatforming, the left has used at least since the 1920s. The original Antifa was started in Germany in the 1920s with the aim of stopping rival political parties from meeting. The Nazis formed the brown shirts to protect their meetings and then to break up communist political meetings. Antifa is back to its old tricks. Why? Because we're a threat. Liberalism has realised that the consensus for its actions and beliefs is not as solid as it once thought. It has also become more extreme in its actions and beliefs. Once it would have been horrified by what is now happening, by what it is now doing, but it's not horrified any longer. Now it believes that the ends justifies the means because it thinks we can see total victory. So its action, while extreme, are going to become even more extreme. It can accept no opposition. However, we do oppose it. That means that we will continue to see everyday things become harder. We will find that the internet becomes a harsher and harsher place, that the deplatforming of our political beliefs on Facebook and YouTube will continue and get worse. In Australia, our oldest bank, Westpac, formed as the Bank of New South Wales in 1819, has begun to close the accounts of people and organisations that it doesn't agree with. The organisers of the United Patriot Front, who staged the largest protests in Melbourne in recent years, have had their accounts closed. Jim Salem, who heads the Australia First Party, has had both his personal account and the political party's accounts closed. All of this happened in the same week in June 2019. This has already happened in the United States, and now it's here. Companies and government departments are saying that if people don't support their values, then they can't work for the company. It's no longer good enough that you're a good worker. Now you must be a supporter of everything they think. You are not entitled to your own thoughts and values. They use these values to hire, fire, and only associate with their fellow thinkers. So where does this leave those of us who do oppose them? In the short term, in a very bad place. That's why we need to build our own networks and communities. We need to help each other out with jobs and support. Over time, we need to find out who is on our side or sympathetic to our side and support them. As liberalism becomes more zealot, we will find that those sympathetic to us will grow. We are living in interesting times.